Hosenfeld with the Great Basin Fire Potential Briefing for Tuesday, August 4th. Looking in the next few days, there are no real significant fire potential impacts expected. We will see some thunderstorms develop across the northern third of the Great Basin this afternoon, and those storms will continue into the overnight hours and redevelop more widely tomorrow afternoon. Some of these storms may be dry. We will see storms develop again on Thursday night, and those will continue into Friday, and the coverage will be in generally the same area. Conditions will dry this weekend from south to north, and that does bring the potential for holdovers. Looking at the past 24 hours, much of the Great Basin did see precipitation, with the greatest amounts across Utah. Some locations in Utah even reported as much as 3 inches of rain. There was also some lightning associated with these storms. There was not a lot of new fire activity in the Great Basin yesterday, just a few new fire starts. The water vapor satellite shows high pressure building over the Great Basin with some moisture moving into the western part of the Great Basin. Fire potential is low across most of the Great Basin, with the driest fields across western Idaho and western Nevada. This afternoon, we will see showers and thunderstorms develop across the northern third of the Great Basin, so pretty much most of Idaho and portions of northern Nevada and northwestern Utah. With high pressure building, temperatures will be a few degrees warmer today than what we saw yesterday afternoon. On Wednesday, disturbance will move through the Great Basin in the morning, and this will bring showers and thunderstorms to the area a little earlier than we typically see during the summertime. You can see the image on the left shows the forecast at 9 a.m., and showers and thunderstorms are expected to be widespread across much of southern Idaho and northern Nevada, and by 6 p.m. those storms will have shifted to the east. Tomorrow afternoon we'll also see some gusty winds across portions of southern Utah, and relative humidities will be borderline, so there is some potential for isolated areas to see critical fire weather conditions. However, these conditions will not be widespread. On Thursday, we will see high pressure building into the Great Basin, bringing a much quieter weather day. You can see that really by Thursday afternoon, the only storms that are expected will be across the higher terrain of southern Utah. Relative humidities will generally remain below 15% across much of the valleys of the Great Basin. On Friday, moisture will begin to increase across the Great Basin, with the deepest moisture across eastern Utah. This is really deep moisture, and so we're expecting widespread storms by Friday afternoon, with most of these storms accompanied by wetting rain. On Saturday, drier air will begin to move into the Great Basin from the southwest, and that will continue to spread northward into Sunday. So as I mentioned earlier, there is a potential for some holdover fires this weekend with the storms that we're expected to see through about Friday and Saturday. Looking at the current field conditions, ERCs did drop quite a bit with the cooler, wetter weather we had yesterday. You can see ERCs from 2 days ago on August 2nd were higher than what we saw yesterday. The two maps kind of show that change. And looking at some areas in more detail, you can see southwestern Idaho, which wasn't quite as wet and cool, has been trending upwards, whereas northwestern Arizona, with the wetter weather yesterday, did see a decrease. Finally, looking at the 8 to 14 day period, the Climate Prediction Center is calling for above average temperatures across much of the Great Basin with below normal precipitation. So that's it. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us. Our information is on the screen, and you can also find us at Twitter.